Hello. Okay, so let's see what the energy is today. Let's see if there's a message for someone who may come across this video. We'll see if it's the same storyline as the video that I last posted. Let's see. What's the energy today? June 6th, 2026. Okay. 6 of Wands. 2 of Pentacles and the Fool. Okay. Okay, so I feel like there's a decision someone is weighing right now, but I feel like they know what they're going to do. I feel like they know what they're going to do, but they want to do it in their own timing so that they don't look back and think, oh, like, I made a decision too quickly. I didn't feel through it, I guess, or I didn't feel what it's like, you know, and you know your life's going to change, okay, in some way, but you don't want it to go too quickly, right? It's like you want the change to be kind of gradual and not just like all of a sudden, boom, there's a completely different life. I mean, not life, but right, like, I mean, maybe, right? If you've been doing something for so long and all of a sudden, boom, it's different, a job, a relationship, whatever, right? That's a huge change. Okay, so this person knows, just with this card, so 6 of Wands is a lot of time like a victory, right? In some way, shape, or form. With this, yes, but I'm also feeling like freedom on the other side, if that makes sense. Or there's some kind of freedom with this change that they know that they're going to make it. But with the 2 of Pentacles here, this person is still, it's like they know that they're going to make this change, but they're still weighing up, I won't say the pros and cons, but kind of like, I don't know if you've ever been in that situation where you know what you're going to do, but you're still kind of in weighing up the pros and cons of something, but you know that in order to get to the next phase of your life that you'll have to like trust, and that's what the Fool, right? That is this new beginning. Trust that this is the path, right? Because a lot of times we don't want things to change in our life, but then when you want that, like all of a sudden you'll feel stagnant in your life, right? And you'll just know that change is needed, because we didn't come here just to be like in comfort our entire lives. Actually, we came here to experience that uncomfortableness, which is annoying, but like that is what we came here to do in some way, shape, or form, right? In terms of, you know, emotional healing, in terms of a different environment, or a different, which could be a job, or a different moving, right? Or breaking up, or getting together with someone. Like there's getting together with someone maybe that is, you feel fearful to, not fearful, but is maybe something that you've never experienced before, right? Like emotionally, and you're scared, and you know, so there's so many different scenarios. Okay, so, but look, 2 of Cups is at the bottom. So you may also, okay, I can't tell if this is letting go of a relationship or not, but if it is, okay, this could be a relationship where it may not be like completely in love with the person, but you may have been with them for a while, or they may provide some kind of emotional safety. No, there's something where this is going to be a big change. So maybe you're just, okay, what it's feeling like is you're used to the routine of them. Okay, so like you come home to them, you know, there's a routine involved that all of a sudden, when that routine is no longer the same, and let's say you break up and you don't see them, it's going to be a huge change, right? But it's also going to bring balance, right? So here we have temperance. Also with the 2 of Pentacles here, there's 2 Pentacles here, right? It's balancing. It is going to balance your life. I feel leaving this person. Not in like a mean way. I just mean there was something that was unbalanced in this connection. I feel that whomever this is, one person was spending a lot of their time and energy and trying to maintain this balance of the connection. what that was doing was, though, was not allowing them to focus on themselves basically at all. Because again, they put all of this energy into that. And what happened was, I feel like the balance was maintained in a way that there weren't many fights. Okay, I feel. Well, there could have been disagreements, but not really fights, because again, this person would, I want to say overcompensate, but let's say it wasn't their fault, the argument. They would want to maintain balance, so they'd go to the person and squash the argument somehow in any way, shape, or form. I'm not sure. If they took accountability, or if they just said, oh, let's squash it, I want everything to be fine. Whatever it was, it maintained the balance of the connection. But what that did was hide what they truly needed to work out. Okay. And I feel like they didn't really sit down and have conversations about like, oh, I can do this better, I can do this better, both going back and forth. I just feel like it was just like, oh, just maintain the balance so that the routine doesn't get messed up, in so many words. Okay. But what I feel like is the Two of Cups is coming, which is the ultimate love connection. So it's like, it sucks to like let someone go again that you're used to seeing every single day. You might even have lived with them. But I feel this Two of Cups energy coming in as well. Once you truly, I think it's going to take a little bit of time, because, once you truly trust and let go, which people say it takes time to actually do that. And then there's a period of time where, you may need time just to be by yourself, right? But interestingly enough, these are the same colors as well. Okay, so that's very, very telling to me. So once this truly happens, I feel like this comes in. But again, this also requires you to be balanced within yourself, right? With temperance there. So, okay, so that's all right. So this is a good reading. So let's see. Is there anything else in regards to this reading here? Anything else? Anything else? Justice, okay. Okay, one more card. Okay, I kind of feel like, again, with this one person in the relationship did not put up boundaries for themselves, really, okay? It was like, okay, we had a fight, or a disagreement, like, right? Even if it wasn't disagreement, it turned into one, okay? And then, again, the other person was just like, okay, I need to figure out how to, like, calm this situation down, because I just can't have this tension. I can't have, like, I just want everything to be okay, right? That's the vibe it was. So it was like, okay, let me do this. Or I feel like they did acts of service for the person. Like they would do something to where it would help them out. I don't even know, something around the house, or even thoughtful things where the other person would see that and then forgive them, and then everything was fine, right? It's like maintain this level of balance in the relationship. So I feel like the one person that overcompensated, I feel like they didn't feel free a lot of the time, okay? I feel like they almost felt, or maybe now they're not feeling free. I feel now the two people are almost on different energetic planes, okay? So they were both kind of on the same plane, and then, or maybe they always were, but this person kind of like, again, to maintain this calm, balanced energy, maybe like came down to the level of this other person. I won't say level, I just mean energy-wise, right? Energy-wise, it feels like they've kind of veered off. And this person now realizes that doing that is literally taking all of their energy, and they actually cannot maintain it anymore. And I feel like because they can't maintain it anymore, like physically, emotionally, right? That's sometimes what the universe does. When there's meant to be a change in your life, a lot of times all of a sudden what you've been maintaining, you can no longer maintain. And it's just important, if you can, not to look at it negatively, right? It's like, but it's hard when you're in the situation. I know you're like, why does this have to change? This makes no sense, right? But of course, most likely, what's always going to be the case is when you make that change, and then after you're in either the next relationship or even by yourself, you're like, oh my gosh, I feel so much better, right? But nonetheless, I feel that this person, again, just didn't feel free, didn't really put up boundaries, just truly tried to do anything to maintain this balance within the connection. And quite honestly, with this card, I just feel like the connection almost, I almost say it's gone, right? Because it's never gone between two people. But ever since they've kind of veered off, or ever since this person is not doing everything they can to maintain the connection and pouring into themselves, right? Because think about it, relationships are not, I mean, it's kind of annoying to think about it this way, but truly they're not about the other person. You're getting into a relationship with someone, they're going to mirror something back to you. You're going to mirror something back to them about them, yourselves, right? And I feel like, where was I going with that? And I feel like basically, since it's not about the other person, it's about you. So it's like, okay, when the connection is no longer there, because a lot of times the connection just leaves, right? There's nothing wrong with it. It's just, again, I feel like what happens is all of a sudden one person is on a different energy. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's just their journey. This is their journey. They're meant to stay. Maybe this other person is meant to stay on this energy for some time, and then maybe years later we'll come to the energy. Either way, I feel like they're meant to, at some point, when two people are meant to go their separate ways, because maybe they've learned everything they need to from each other, or whatever the case may be, then the one person is going to most likely look and see, okay, what did I learn from this relationship about myself? What can I take into the next relationship? Or, do I just need to take some time and, even just go into, it might just be as simple as going to a different routine by yourself and getting used to that routine by yourself, and then finding that person, right? People say, oh, I need to heal. When I hear, oh, you need to heal first before you get into the next relationship. Yes, I mean, it would be, I feel good not to go straight into the next relationship, but at the same time, that might be your path. Everyone's different. You might learn better in relationships. Another person may learn better not in a romantic relationship, right? Everyone is different, okay? So what's best for you. So I feel like this particular person, just what would be best is for them to get into their own routine, like I said, and then have that routine and go through it for a few weeks or months or whatever, and get used to that routine alone, and then someone come in. But again, everyone's different. I mean, that's why when people say, oh, one size fits all, no, it doesn't. You can judge someone else, but why? That's their own path. That's what they needed in order to get to wherever they need to go. It may look like regressing, right? But it's actually not. You may look at someone and say, oh, they went, I don't even know, right? It may look like regressing to you, the path they're on, but that's exactly what they needed. All right. So, anyways, I kind of went off on a tangent. Let's just get a couple of these cards, and then I'll close out here. But this honestly feels really good. And I feel the energy coming to me is still one of I know I'm going to make this change, but I'm not fully ready to execute every aspect of it, if that makes sense, yet. I feel like it's going to be a very gradual change, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with a gradual change. Take your time. Take your time. At some point, I feel like you'll be like, okay, I'm ready to fully execute whatever it is you need to do. Get another, move out, get another place, actually physically not see this person. Whatever it is, it can be totally gradual, okay? Just be mindful of that. There's really no right or wrong here. I know but it's true. Some people live in black and white. I live in the gray, because that's just what it is, right? Every situation, every scenario, every path is different with every single person. So it's you really can't judge another path. Why would you? I guess, right? You can, but why would you? Anyway, okay. So let's see. What does this person need to know? Wisdom. Yeah, exactly. Knowledge gained through experiences. Okay. So, yes. So that brings me to another topic really quick. A lot of people need to, not need, I don't know, for lack of a better word, learn through experience. Okay. So, some people might understand a concept or something without going through the experience and needing to learn it. Some people need, or not need, whatever, their spirit, their soul wanted to go through the experience to learn it, not just, here's someone. That's why a lot of people say, oh, I'm right all the time. I knew this person, this was going to happen with this person. Okay, but it doesn't matter if you knew what was going to happen with that person. That person had to go through the experience for themselves, right? To understand it, to feel it. All right. So that's why I think it's so important. Don't worry about the timeline. Don't worry about, oh, am I regressing? No, you're not regressing. Even if you go back to this person and then you leave again, you're not regressing. That's just your process. Okay. So don't worry about that. That's not going to change your path going forward. If anything, it may delay it, but that's okay. Not delay it for a long time. I just mean like, if you go back to the person or whatever, and then you need some more time in your own energy, it might delay it a couple weeks. It's not the end of the world. All right. So yeah, wisdom gained through experiences. Okay, we're here to experience. Okay, we're here to experience here. All right, ask your angels. Yeah, balance again. Okay, balance. Ask your angels. Okay. You may be dabbling into the energy. I don't know how to put this. Like, not the energy world, but like energies. You may be more sensitive ever since you've realized. Ever since you kind of left the person energetically that you're with. Not in like a mean way. I just mean like you're kind of on different energetic planes and you're not putting all your energy into trying to make the relationship work. I feel like you may be feeling or sensing more in terms of energies. And that's great. That's okay. That's I feel what's meant to happen. We all have spirit guides, right? So if you wanted to reach out and ask questions and everything, you'll get answers in different ways, right? If you, let's say you connect with nature, I feel like maybe you do connect with nature. Just sit, like, even if you have an intention or you want to ask something, ask it. Go outside in nature, go do certain things, or ask for certain signs, and I feel like you will get it. Or maybe you've already seen signs. So this is a confirmation. If you've seen signs that is, yes, that is your spirit guides or whomever is guiding you throughout this transition in your life. And then we have balance again. So balance is coming up as a theme for this reading, okay? Which, I mean, obviously we already know. And I feel like through this process, your inner strength is going to just be off the charts. Okay? But again, it's going to take time. We're not here for like, oh, let's hurry up. No, we're here just to go through, in my opinion, a gradual process. Not everyone. I just mean in this scenario, it just feels like a gradual process. And it feels, I don't know, this feels like a great journey to be on. I'm trying to see if I want to do like one more card. Let me try one. Okay, let me just do one more card. And then I'm going to stop because I've been talking for like 18 minutes already. What can you tell me about this reading? Is there anything else we need to know about this reading in terms of Two of Cups? Okay. Yeah, divine timing. All right. What I'm feeling like from these cards is that if you live with this person, or ever since you're kind of on your own journey at this point, you may still live with them or you may still be going to see them a lot. I feel like your intuition is going to increase. Okay, so you may feel things, you may even feel this person more deeply, but you may, I don't know if they have anxiety or something like that, but you may need breaks from them more and more. Okay, so that might be the gradualness of it. This person will be okay. Just let them go through. Let them go through this process. You know, if they become uncomfortable with you leaving, they're meant to go through that uncomfortableness. So it might be hard for you to let go because you don't want to like leave them behind, right? Not that you're leaving them behind, but you may think that you're leaving them behind. No, I feel it's not your it's not yeah it's not your path. I feel to continue and kind of nurture this person and nurture them into staying in their comfort, right? Because again, if this person stays in their comfort zone their whole life, like when did they again, we're here to be uncomfortable. That's, you know what? That's what I'm going to leave it on. We're here to be in uncomfortable situations, not all the time, but at some points in our lives, right? To just to learn and to evolve on our own time. And every person is different, right? Every single person is on a different path. You know what you could say? What I just heard is I honor your path. Okay? So if you say that you don't have to say to this person because they might not understand it. They might be reactive, they might be upset, right? They may not understand, but if you keep saying it to yourself, I honor everyone's path. I honor everyone's path. They chose this path. You can at least disconnect from it. So just listen to your intuition, because I got intuition as well. And if you feel that you need to take more space from this person, okay, that's all. I'm gonna stop talking now. I'll see you in the next one.